Hello, everybody. We've come live during the day today instead of in the evenings for our self-care techniques and help on our 79-day countdown to the 7th of September. So we're on day 3. So if you're joining us, please do. It's StreamYard, and StreamYard needs to know who people are before I can see who you are if you're going to comment. So it'd be really beautiful if I could see who's commenting, to see who's watching. So please do let StreamYard know who you are. That'd be lovely. Otherwise, it just comes up as Facebook user. So today I am joined, actually, I'm going to bring her up now by one of our inner goal guides, who I've just been doing a podcast with. So you'll be hearing the podcast very soon. And I'm going to bring Angela up. Hi, Angela. Hello.
Hello.
So we've just done our podcast together, haven't we, in our goal guides for the Quest 79. And hello, Facebook user. Don't know who you are because it only comes as Facebook user, but thank you for watching. And if you want me to know who you are, please just agree to the StreamYard terms and conditions of showing your name, basically. So we've just done a really beautiful podcast, and I said I was going to come on and do my day 3 of self-care, and then I very cheekily asked if Angela would like to come on and actually do the self-care with me. In fact, she can actually lead the self-care so that I'm getting the self-care as well as you guys. You know what? And she's such an absolute joy that here she is with us today. So Angela, tell us a little bit about you, first of all.
I'm Angela Connolly. I'm an energy therapist, and I've got lots of education, formal education about working with children, working with babies, and working with families. And I've been working in schools lately, actually, with groups of about 30 children, and wanting to help them all to process their emotions, because they've been through a lot of emotion, haven't they, this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, working with a big group is not easy, because you want them to gain something from it, but you also want to give them privacy and respect. You don't want them to be too vulnerable in front of the other people. So I've been practicing with this way of working, and it's worked perfectly in those groups, and I've been tweaking it and seeing how I can change it, and I think I've got something that can help, that could help people working with groups, and really help you to process your emotions in a very safe and non-invasive way, very gentle, a very relaxed way that helps you feel good and that helps you feel empowered.
Beautiful. So, hi, Janetta. Thanks for letting us know. Is it not showing those terms? Oh, right. Okay. I think it's just a matter of you agreeing to something, but if it's not come up, don't worry. So, Angela, can you lead us in perhaps just 5 minutes of a little exercise that might help us for the day, a little for our day 3 bit of self-care? That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, so I can only see your face, Rachel, so I'm gonna do this as though I'm working with everyone.
Can you not see yourself?
Oh yeah, I can see myself, but
all right, okay.
Like a client therapist. So
all right, you want me to sit a bit further back? Is that better?
Yeah.
No, go that way. There we go.
Yeah. So is there anything at the moment, anybody who's watching this, is there anything at the moment that you are going through that is bringing up a little bit of emotion within you? It could be that you're feeling a certain way because something is happening, and you may be feeling a little bit out of control, you may be feeling frustrated, you may have some anger, whatever it is. We're going to see if we can lessen those feelings, soften those feelings, and bring you more into a state of peace, back into a state of peace. So if you could bring something into your mind that you are experiencing in your life right now, and as you do that, I would like you to tap here. So I'm just tapping here on my thymus point. I'm not sure how clearly you can see that, but you can see Rachel. So you tap here and close your eyes, soften your eyes. Just allow all the muscles around your eyes to relax. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Just let go. Let go of any holding and give yourself permission to breathe and soften those muscles. And as you do this, what I would like you to imagine, use your imagination, that in front of you, you have a piece of paper and an imaginary pencil in your hand. And whatever the situation is that is bothering you right now, I'd like you to visualize, to imagine. If you can't visualize, if you're no good at visualizing, there isn't a set way, there isn't a specific thing that you are supposed to be seeing or feeling right now. It's open to interpretation. But I'd like you to just visualize however you do it, drawing your situation, drawing the characters, drawing how you're feeling, drawing any words or any thoughts that are stuck in your mind onto this imaginary piece of paper that is in front of you. And as you visualize this, just tap nice and gently. It should be nice and slow and rhythmic. Breathe and keep your eyes nice and soft. And please don't be self-critical. Don't judge yourself. Draw everything that you can remember, everything that you can acknowledge about your situation. Who it is, what it is, where it is, what you're feeling, were you feeling it, what you wish you could say, what do you want to happen. Put all of that on this piece of paper in your mind. So I'm just going to ask Rachel, and I can't see your comments, but are you able to do that?
Yes. Do you want me to explain what I'm seeing?
Yes, you can. Yes, and make everybody feel like
Feel normal.
You feel normal. Yeah, I didn't want to say that word.
My explanation. So I've got I don't know whether it's a disc issue or whatever, but I've got an issue with my back, my lower back, and so that's what I've been drawing my attention to. And I just came up with these rectangular shapes, but it wasn't just one rectangular shape. When you said just let things appear, that millions, thousands, there were hundreds of rectangular shapes, but they were all sort of the same colours, either a black outline or filled in black. But they were all on top of each other and spread apart. And then there were like all these sticks, pointing sticks into the boxes.
Ah.
And then it felt like, that game where you pick up sticks.
Yeah.
Is it called pick up sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like the pickup sticks, and then I got really impatient with it, and I just got one of those leaf hoovers that from if you leaves for the garden, and I just blew it all away. but the rectangular boxes are still there. Not as many, but they're still there.
Okay. So maybe you're going a bit advanced there, blowing it away already.
Okay, it just happened because I got fed up with all these things.
So again, if just acknowledging that frustration, okay, so I want you to put that frustration on that piece of paper, that it wasn't happening fast enough, because all this is very, very relevant and very important. So if anybody out there has also felt, an anger, an impatience, what's the point, despair, put that on your piece of paper as well, because it is all relevant and it's all connected somehow to what's going on for you. Okay, so I want you to leave that piece of paper there. And what we're going to do next is place your hand on your heart and set the intention to release anything that is blocking you from being in a place of happiness and joy. Okay, so first of all,
out loud or not?
You don't need to. I'll say the intention. You just absorb it. You allow yourself to absorb that intention. And I'm going to set another intention now. If there was a colour that could help you to release whatever this is from your memory, seen or unseen, whatever colour comes to your mind right now, whether you can see it, whether you can feel it, whether you just know it, there is no way that you can do this wrong. Just guess. Imagine breathing this colour in with your eyes closed. Feel this colour moving from your hand into your heart. And as this colour moves into your heart, see it turn into liquid light that saturates every single cell and particle of your being from head to toe, releasing anything from your memory, from your mind, seen or unseen, that is blocking you from being in that place of happiness and joy. Seeing yourself glowing from head to toe in this beautiful, bright, brilliant colour. And if you can't see it, just know that this is happening. If there was another colour that could bring back your power from this situation, that could bring your empowerment back to you so that you trust yourself and the choices that you need to make for the next moment to be how you would like it to be. Whatever colour comes into your mind, breathe that colour in from your hand into your heart. And as you breathe this colour in, know that this colour is flooding and saturating every single cell of your body with this brilliant light, all the way over your throat, up to the crown of your head, all the way down your body to the tips of your toes. All you need to do is breathe it in. If there was one more colour now that could help you to release the fear that you've been holding from this situation, wherever that fear is, whether it's in your thoughts, in your emotions, or in your physical body. If there was a colour that could help you to do that, whatever colour comes in now, just feel this colour as you breathe it in from your hand into your heart, and it floods every single cell of you from head to toe, all the way from the crown of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes. And now our intention statements for moving forward. So if there was a colour that could help you to move forward in faith and trust that you know exactly what to do and you feel empowered to do that, whatever that colour is, breathe this colour in from your hand into your heart. Feel it flooding through every single cell of you, knowing that this is the perfect frequency to help you to move forward with whatever it is that you need to do. And finally, one last colour. I want you to visualise this beautiful platinum light of divine grace, calling in divine grace to stabilise this new frequency of you. Now that we've released this from your mind and memories, know that we've released all this. And breathing in this divine platinum light, to help you to see all the new opportunities, all the miracles in your life with fresh eyes, with gratitude and appreciation. Feel this platinum light, beautiful light flooding through every single cell of you. And then just visualize this light now moving from the soles of your feet, just like the roots of a tree. Send it down into the earth and just visualize it moving through the layers of your building, through the soil, down into the earth, and seeing these roots of light, these roots of you, grow thick and strong and straight, stable, supportive, nurturing, strong, down into the earth. And then when you're ready, I want you to bring you back into the room. Just follow those roots up to the soles of your feet. Acknowledge your feet on the floor, wiggle your toes. Take a nice deep breath. And I want you to just notice the picture that you drew in the first place. See if that picture's still in your mind now. Is it still there, Rachel? Is it still there, everybody?
There are still some outlines, but the outlines are now more transparent. They're not rectangles anymore, but there's lots of really iridescent colours, transparent nearly, that are just glistening and really beautiful. It's actually really pretty.
Okay.
Really pretty. But I can still see like white lines in the background that are not complete rectangular shapes, but it's as if part of the boxes are open now. So you can still see some sides, but there's at least one side that's open.
Okay. Good. So what I'm going to get you to do is now have a magical eraser.
Okay.
An eraser of light, white light if you like, and just imagine taking that eraser and rubbing out anything that was left in that picture. Just erasing it all, clearing it all away. And once you've done that, you might choose to leave the piece of paper there, or you might choose to see it dissolve into a million particles, or you might choose to throw it away or turn it into something else and let it float off, whatever you would like to do with it.
No, I like to recycle so it can stay there.
Okay, it can stay there for next time then. Yeah. And that's all you have to do is know that, anytime that you're feeling something, that's there. And, this is how I work with the children, that's there. And this is in your imagination at all times. You don't need anything physical. You can draw it on that piece of paper and you can breathe these colours in and you can help to dissolve it yourself and become so empowered yourself.
That was so beautiful. For anyone who's catching this on replay, do put in the comments what your experience has been as you've done this, because it probably won't be anything like mine. But I know that when you were talking about bringing in the first colours after we'd done the first picture, I had orange that turned into flames. So I had this flame, literally, this fire sort of going through me, and I could feel it going all the way up my back.
Oh, wow.
There were like pinpricks of energy sort of going up my back, and then no one else will probably have these type of experiences. You might just have colours, and that's absolutely fine. I'm quite vivid with my visuals. and then the water came in and put out the fire, but it was real crystal clear water.
Wow.
real crystal clear water that just sort of washed through me. And then it went into those translucent, beautiful, iridescent, magical, gorgeous colours. Just a
Yeah.
hint of a colour in this iridescent sort of light. It was, wow. It was really
Well,
pretty.
yeah, and that's amazing to see. Actually, I was speaking to you earlier that, you know, I'm moving from something which was set and very rigid to moving into, you know, just people choosing their colours and allowing it to flow. And it's so beautiful to see what comes in for people, because although it's colour, it's the burning up of the old with the flames, and the elements of the earth with the water. Yeah, so nice to hear.
It is. It's a beautiful way of working. And for anyone who does energy therapies, you'll sort of get these sorts of principles. It will just be slightly different to perhaps the modalities that you do and the way that you work. And I think that's the beauty of energy therapy. And that's why we call these techniques that we use energy therapy, because everything is transforming all the time. So to keep things in these boxes, it's very, very difficult to do because we are changing all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are, whether we like it or not. So come and keep doing the changes with us. Who knows what we'll be doing by the time the 79 days have come around and what will be going on, but it's going to be very, very interesting. And of course, you've got 79 days to keep repeating this. So
Yeah.
so thank you very much, Angela. Really, very, very much appreciated. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much. And thank you for everyone who's watched and taken part.
Thank you. So everybody, yeah, do put in the comments what you thought about that, how you enjoyed it, and explain to us what you saw, what you felt. It's quite interesting as people start to do these techniques that you'll realize you're not alone when you understand how what everyone's seeing and feeling and experiencing. And of course, come back and I'll put this in the announcements, and you can do this as much as you want in the 79 days. So thank you very much and take care, everyone. Goodbye.